Our guest today is the definition of zeal and hard work. Growing up in abject poverty in Kangundo, county of Machakos, Anita, as many love to call her, narrates to us her story through blood, sweat, and tears. Welcome to the only show that highlights Kenyan entrepreneurs through their losses, lessons, and wins. I'm your host, Martin Kimathi. Welcome once again to Tuzidi na Hustle. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Very
and even
good.
before we go further, let's start by knowing who you are and what is it that you do.
I am Anita. I make floor cushion. We are called Cozy Cushion Galore, and we are located on Ring Road, Kilimani.
And now let's go back. Tell us a bit more of your background, family. How was life growing up?
Good. So I grew up in a family of 11. I am number 9.
Wow.
I have 7 brothers, 7 brothers and 3 sisters. You know, it's a big family, so someone has to work really hard to put food on the table. I would not say it was easy. It was very stressful. You know, as a child, you won't understand why you don't have food. Sometimes we'll go to neighbors and hope they will give us food. And maybe they're also struggling. They don't have food, you know. So I remember at some point, my mom had to boil avocados. We've not had food like the whole day, and she went to the market. She did not manage to sell anything. In 2011, I finished high school. Yes, mini mzee. Well, I expected to score a B+, but then I scored a B constant. It landed me in Kenyatta University, straight from Eldoret, all the way to Nairobi. So after paying school fee, I was left with 2,000. I was not able to pay for accommodation. So I had a friend, Carol. She saved my life. You know, she hosted me for the entire semester, the first semester. So now I'm starting to learn campus life, to want to balance studies. I want to dress, to put on a nice dress. I want to put on a lipstick, to do my hair. So I started braiding my friend Carol, and she introduced me to she was a year ahead of me. So she introduced me to other students that I could braid. So braiding, I would braid for 200 shillings, a whole head and twist. Somehow I got pregnant in 2017, and luckily, the father of my child was very supportive. So as time went by, you know, pregnancy it's not easy, so I had to tone it down. Cushion came in. I started feeling uncomfortable, and I was seeking to have something, to sit on something comfortable. You know, when bed was uncomfortable, the couch was uncomfortable, and one day I just felt like I can make this huge cushion. Why not make just a huge large cushion, and I can just lie there.
So it was just a random day.
Yeah, it's
you're uncomfortable.
I'm uncomfortable, and I want to make.
And you want to get comfortable.
Yes.
An idea pops in.
Yeah, it's very interesting. You know, I would not expecting this to be a business at all. So when I made the first one, I spent quite a lot of money on it, because I bought a bed sheet, a really huge bed sheet, not bed, duvet cover, let's call it, the red one. So I went to a tailor. I said I want a bag to put clothes in, to put things like, to make a cushion. So my idea was I would put the cloth that I don't use, old clothes, you know, vitamba. Yeah. You know, so but then it turned out too big. We want just cut all of it. I want something round, and so that the first one came out too huge. Nikaeka vitamba and things like that, na ikutoshea. So I had now to learn nini ziwe kwa cushion, ni you know, those stuffing that they use in cushion form, shredded form and fiber and things like that. So nikalan, siku moja nikaenda Gikomba. I bought those things. Remember
You're pregnant.
Yes.
You went to
But
Gikomba pregnant.
yes, but when you want something at Kama, you are pregnant, you get whatever you want. So tukajaza, me and my sister. It was so big. Remember, kukieka kwa sitting room, it was so huge. Like no one was expecting that. But then it was so comfy.
Yeah.
My problems zilisha hapo. So my baby came. It was a happy moment. That time I had put aside completely. But then with the help of my husband, you know, my sisters and family supporting me with every day in, day out, I started braiding again. But now clients would still come to my house. A few that remained, you know, after disappointing, you know, braiding is very serious. When someone gets used to you, they want to stick, you know, but when you disappoint them, they will go. It's very hard to convince them to come, you see. But then some stayed, and I had this unique style that I was doing, foul locks. That kept a few of clients. They would come to my house and they're like, oh my God, this is so nice. Where did you get it done? This is so comfy. But then I cannot attach a figure, the money that I used on it, because I did it, I removed, I had to do it again, I had to resize. So the first few orders that I made, most of them I made a loss, you see. And then now my neighbors, like, you know, they were familiar with bean bags. Like, oh, I like bean bag. This is a bean bag. So now it started becoming a business. I resumed school in 2018.
So you started making money from cushions?
Yes, from cushions.
That enabled you to resume school?
That with support from now my husband, you know. And I managed to finish in 2019. I graduated in July. But yes, I had high expectations. I did not score the grade that I wanted, I really wished for. I felt a little disappointed, but I just told myself I'll pick from there someday. I still dream to be a psychologist. I want to major in rehabilitation and addiction, because I feel the need to help people who are going through addiction. I'm surrounded with people who are going through addiction in this and that. You know, addiction is a lot of things. You know, when you're starting business, you put in a lot of money, and you may not see that money coming back. You know, it's the investment, the returns. So I felt I invested so much, and I felt like I was now making a loss instead of, you know, making profit, because they need to expand. They need to make new products, not just make the huge one. I learned other different designs, and my mind is on fire now. I want to make the coziest cushion ever. I want to make the most beautiful pillow, the most comfortable. I want to make snuggle pillows. I want my clients to feel, yes, this is what I paid all money for, you know. I work on them. I have people helping me. I have a team of 3 persons. Another year came, and Yummy Mommy happened again. I told you, she's like my godsend. Like, hello, I would like to purchase another floor cushion. Now I stopped now calling them bean bags, because I don't use the bean bag feeling. I use something different from that. You know, it's floor cushion. So she bought another one, and she posted so many times. It's a big Instagram influencer posting your work, and I was not paying. I'm getting clients, like, and I did not pay. Like, I thought,
oh, she never charged you?
No, she was like, this product is so cool. I like it. So every time she after a week she would just post. And now this year, when Corona happened in March, So it was a bit challenging now making these things from where my home, where I was making them from. And it was difficult now having to bring customers in, and I also got now to feel the need to expand, to get out there and to have a space somewhere where people can come and see instead of them having to come to my house. But remember, this business is still early. It's still in early stages, mostly investing and learning new. But I will not say I'm not, it's not good. It's been good. I am very grateful for people who talked about the product to their friends and family and, influencers. Grace Kriapa also bought a cushion for me, and she posted many times, and I also got following and customers from her side. I am Anita from Cozy Cushion Galore, and you're watching Tuzidi na Hustle NTV.